Welcome to today's discussion on a pivotal Supreme Court decision involving the deportation of Venezuelan migrants under a wartime law. Stay tuned as we explore the legal implications and what it means for deportation procedures in the U.S. Here is what we're going to talk about today. First, we'll dive into details of the Supreme Court's decision. Then, we'll explain the Alien Enemies Act and its role in this case. Next, we'll discuss the decision's impact on deportation processes and look into key opinions from the justices. Finally, we'll wrap up with the importance of due process and legal protections for migrants. The Supreme Court has temporarily blocked the deportation of Venezuelan migrants by a decision of 7-2. This case involves the use of the Alien Enemies Act, linked to the migrants being accused of gang affiliations. The court ruled that these deportation processes may have violated the migrants' due process rights and therefore need further examination. The Alien Enemies Act is historically reserved for wartime scenarios, allowing the expedited deportation of non-citizens deemed a threat. The Trump administration invoked this law to deport Venezuelan migrants. However, the recent Supreme Court ruling challenges its applicability in this situation and the manner in which it was executed. This diagram outlines the impact of the Supreme Court's ruling on deportation procedures. Initially, the Supreme Court halted deportations, requiring a review of due process adequacy. This decision affects how deportation orders are processed, ensuring legal rights are upheld for migrants facing removal. In this case, Justice Samuel A. Alito Jr. and Justice Clarence Thomas dissented, highlighting their stance against the majority opinion. Meanwhile, the Supreme Court's majority, at 7-2, delivered a verdict reflecting significant concerns about the adequacy of legal protections and due process rights for the migrants involved. It's quiz time. What does the Alien Enemies Act primarily target? Your options are A. Peacetime immigrants, B. Wartime immigrants, C. Criminal immigrants, D. You may pause the video now to think about the answer. We will discuss the answer in the next section of the video. The correct answer is B. Wartime immigrants. The Alien Enemies Act is designed to deal with individuals during wartime, permitting their expedited removal if considered a threat to the nation. Let's summarize today's discussion. The Supreme Court's action notably restricts the use of wartime deportations. This ruling not only highlights due process and legal rights for all individuals, regardless of immigration status, but also sets a precedent impacting future deportation proceedings. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of a major Supreme Court decision. We'd love to hear your thoughts on this topic, so please feel free to comment below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more insightful content. We'll see you next time.